a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my brain. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. I'm somewhere I started feeling kind of strange. Trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right then and there.
All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. Lifted in the air down the left side. And a quick out, number one. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Inside, just missed. Wells measures 6 feet 8 inches. He features a four-seam fastball. Oh, and a nice sliding stop. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out. Here's Nolan Arenado. And first offering is fouled off. Missed inside with the curve. Check swing, no appeal.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
There's a swing and a drive. And it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball one.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Fastball is outside. So now 2 on and 2 outs. First and second, 2 outs. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. This one in the dirt.
0-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Arenado on second. Contreras at first. 2 out of the inning. Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Rutschman fires over to first. Out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And the first offering is not close. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Scott makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here's Adley Rutschman. Nice play. Fires to first, and they get the out. 2 down, bases empty. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Fastball for a strike. Back to the mound. He's got it. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Second inning here, no score. And another ball. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Right through there, got him. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Just missed.
1-0.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Michael Hellman now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Out to short, Henderson. That's out number 3. Welcome back to Baltimore alongside former Oriole Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. These fans are excited for another season, Singy. And the O's have reached the postseason in back-to-back years, but came up short both times.
Is the 3rd time a charm, Blue?
I don't know. They certainly hope so. But goal number 1 is to win the division and avoid that wild card altogether. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And he was nowhere near that one for strike 1.
1 strike.
O'Neill on at first. Nobody out. Scott puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. So up next, Jordan Westburg. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Squirts away a little bit. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
1-2.
2 outs. And that squirts through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Gary Sanchez at the plate. Nootbaar in a dead sprint. Makes the grab. That is the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now Victor Scott. Wells back to work. A dive. Nice stop. Over to first. And he gets him. Nicely done. Mason Wynn now at the plate. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
That one missed. Swing and a ball popped up. O'Hearn makes the play, and there are two down. Here's Contreras now. Walked his first time. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Hellman should have this one. One up, one down. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball there. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. He caught it behind his back. It's there, and that's a great play. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command. Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back now at Oriole Park. Start of the 4th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. And a foul ball. Donovan goes 6'1", 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. No. That's inside.
One ball,
and a count even 1-1. On the ground to third. And that's a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 1-2. And he chases that one. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. To the right side, Holliday gets it to first, And that quickly 2 away. Now it's the DH, Pedro Pajes. Breaking ball in there for a strike. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Back there. Out of here. A solo shot. It's 1-0. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fought off foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Contreras steps on first for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ground ball up the middle. Donovan throws to first in time, and they got him. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Colton Cowser. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Helmet under it. Corrals it. And that is that. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And he pumps in a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Hellman at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. You can't catch up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So the lineup flips over, and here is Victor Scott. Called strike right there.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And Gary Sanchez at the plate. Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. That one back there, and that's a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Stretches out and hauls it in. So the batting order turns over. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 2 in this one. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. All muscle to center field. It's 2-0. Now the number 2 hitter, Adley Rutschman. This one's smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back home. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes a ball. One, 2 now. Win. Sends it to first, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Mason Wynn. Inside, just missed.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And makes the grab. And there's one away. So now it's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2. Swings through that one. 0-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swings through that one out in front that time. The Redbirds trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. 2 outs, base is empty. Wilson Contreras digs in now. On the ground, out to short. Henderson over to first in time. 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. One away, bottom of the 6th. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play. And I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Scott makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Baker back to work. Baker, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that is out of play. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Pedro Pajes. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Chases in the dirt, slider there. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. Back now at Oriole Park, set for the last half of the 7th. And here is Colton Cowser. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Throw to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Sanchez stands in now, looks at that one inside.
That's foul.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-1.
And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Back here in Baltimore, ready to begin the 8th. And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. Fouled off down the right side.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And that is in for a strike. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Rutschman down to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Michael Hellman next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
That's inside.
That's the ball.
Right side. O'Neill has a beat on it. He's got it. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a...
There goes the runner. Cut out and miss. Throw to second. Out there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Herrera collects, fires to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Adley Rutschman getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed.
Down.
That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hellman giving chase. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that's outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Ripped towards third. On to O'Hearn.
He's out.
Now 1 gone in the 9th. Here's Nolan Arenado.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Just misses. And that is ball 1. Struck him out swinging. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Ground ball left side and foul ball. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Orioles use 2.